actually a river, and it's the slowest moving river in the U.S. It moves about 1 mile every 24 hours, and that has to do with all the vegetation that you see around us. All this grass out here will slow down the water flow quite a bit. Now the water surrounding the boat right now, this is all freshwater, rainwater. All this water starts up by Kissimmee, Florida, the Orlando area, and that's north of where we're at right now. There is in the surrounding areas. Some of the native Floridians out here actually use this dirty, muddy water, believe it or not, as drinking water or bathing water. Now before that happens, it does filter through different layers of the grass, mud, dirt, and rock. And there is one rock out here, which is pretty much the bedrock of the Everglades, a limestone. Now once the water's done filtering, this grass is actually edible. If you come out here and you get lost and you go hungry, all you have to do is walk up to this grass. You can pluck it right out of the water, and you can eat the root or the stem to survive out here, as did the last known tribe that used to live on the island just ahead of me. Folks, that long island right there, about 85 years ago, there was a tribe living on that island. Their last name was Tiger Tail, and they were part of the Miccosukee tribe. To survive on the island again, they would eat things like the grass. Now, besides grass, they would also eat things like fish, birds, turtles, snakes, and tourists to survive on the island. Out here as well, the snakes. Everybody like snakes?
Oh, yeah.
We do have about 27 of those, 18 of which live right here in this water and in this river. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen one or two boarding the boat to stay dry. It normally happens when I dock right here. Now, folks, out of the 18 that do live in here, 4 are very deadly: eastern diamondback, rattlesnake, pygmy rattlesnake, water moccasin, and coral snake. And we also have the Burmese python that can reach a length as far as this boat. Now, sure, if you see belly slant.
The big guy is around 40 years old. These alligators never came from the wild. They hatched in captivity. We bought them at a pet store, a reptile store. We have them here for educational shows. It is highly illegal to release them into the wild because they're not afraid of people. So by law, they have to stay in captivity. And here in captivity, we mainly feed them a diet of chicken and fish with bone. In the wild, they love to eat fish and turtles. So these guys can live a long time, as long as humans. The oldest in captivity was 80 years old. These guys have about 80 teeth, 40 on top, 40 on bottom. They shed those teeth. They go through about 3,000 teeth in their lifetime. Their eyes are like on springs. They can spring down and retract in the cavities in their skull for protection, and they spring back up again. I'm going to demonstrate that on Chubbs. If you watch his eyes, I'm gently going to touch them. They pop right in, and they pop right back out.